Have you recently Googled a restaurant, a hotel, or maybe even a service business like carpet cleaning or garbage removal or whatever it may be? It's highly unlikely that you ignored the Google business listing. In fact, if I were to put money down, I would bet that you went straight to the Google business listing to find out hours, to grab a menu, to look at photos. There is so much rich information in the Google business listing that, of course, we go there. And your guests and your customers are going there too. And so the question is, if they're not ignoring it, are you? And today's video, we're going to jump into optimizing that Google business in 30 minutes. And I guess before I get into that, I just want to say why the Google business listing is so important. Of course, we use it a lot as customers, as consumers, but why is it forgotten? And so we, as marketers and hoteliers and business people, spend a lot of time and energy on social media. But the Google business profile is essentially a social media tool. And when we get into the video, I'll show you that and why it can be a very valuable extension of everything else that you're doing in your marketing activities. Okay, so let's jump in. Before we get started, my name is Christine Malfair, Malfair Marketing. I help hoteliers and hotel marketing teams level up their marketing and put more profit into their pockets. In today's case study, we're going to be going through the Google business profile optimization. And one of the properties that I've always liked is Halcyon Hot Springs Resort in Nakusp in the interior of British Columbia. So I thought, well, this would be a great one to have a look at their Google business profile. While we're doing that and you're watching this video, I really encourage you to open up your own business's Google business profile and pause the video as we go and edit it as we go. So you can do things in real time and have an awesome Google solid gold business profile at the end of this video. Okay, so let's jump in. Here we have Halcyon Hot Springs Resort. Their Google business profile always shows up on the right-hand side, as all Google business profiles do. It's high real estate, and yeah, having an optimized profile leads to so many good things. It's free and it's very easy, as you'll see. So the first component of a Google business profile, and I'm just going to call it the GBP after this because it's quite a handful, so is the NAP. N meaning name, A meaning address, and P meaning phone number. So the NAP, those three things need to be the same across all digital platforms. So your website, your social media channels, and so on all need to say your business name, Halcyon Hot Springs Resort, or whatever it is that your business is. The address needs to be presented particularly on your website the same as it is here, and your phone number too. So if this is the same phone number that's used all across all of your digital platforms, that's great, and that is optimal. The second thing is your business category. So here their business category is 4-star hotel. Now that's their primary business category, and because I don't have access to the back end, I'm not working with this client, but you would see in the back end, there are a few different options for adding other business categories. And I would recommend 2 to 3 different business categories, depending on how people may search for you. They might want to have a resort business category for their business. Others might want to be a hotel and a motel. And so there's a couple of different business categories that you can add. That would be best. The other is your hours. Here we see they're open from 9 a.m. to 7, but they may have a restaurant or a spa on site that has different or special business hours, and you can add those as well. So they don't just show as special business hours, they actually show as spa hours. So you can add those pieces as well to your business listing. So as we go down, we're going to see, of course, Google serves some competitors. We see Google reviews. So click into view all reviews. And what will we find? Well, we see that they've got pretty good reviews and a pretty good volume. So 1,105 reviews out of 4.4 average rating. When we go into the reviews, we see, okay, this one was from 3 days ago. That's great. This guest has left quite a bit of detail here. Google allows you to come in, leave, even you can just click like 4, 5 stars and leave without writing any comments. So when you are in your Google business profile and you see someone has written something like this, that is a paragraph, or I've even seen like a page of review. It's so generous of people to actually take the time and write all the things that they loved. So in this case, I don't see any management responses to the review. That you, first off, keep in mind that these people have taken a generous amount of time, especially if they've uploaded lots of photos, which is awesome. And then you can put in some personal notes about the room we stayed in, a lot of dogs, and there's a nice little separate cabin. You might want to say like, yes, I hope that you and your pet really enjoyed your stay. It was great to have you. Thanks so much for sharing all of your comments. It really helps us, and it helps other travelers planning their stay at Halcyon Hot Springs Resort. So that's reviews in a nutshell. You want to be responding to your Google reviews, because although TripAdvisor used to be the holy grail of review sites, there is a lot more going on in Google in your OTA reviews that are being read. The growth in all of those between OTA reviews and Google is outpacing the reviews that are showing up on TripAdvisor. So this isn't an area to ignore. The other element is photos. So we're going to click in and see photos. So they have made a really good use of their photos listing. So they have created different categories for people to look through instead of the really long scroll of trying to find out, okay, I want to know something about food and drink. Oh, okay, here we go. The other is like these are latest. They've got some little shorts in there. That is fantastic. So, and we've got rooms. We can see all the different types of rooms, which is pretty cool too. So they have done a pretty good job here. I have been into some Google business profiles where there might be over 100 images, which is great, but the owner has only like shared 4 or 5 in total. And so the owner being, it says from owner, but that's really just the business. So you want to make sure that as you update photos to your website, that you also pop them into your Google business profile. Okay. Of course, you want to make sure that your map location is accurate. So here they are right there. And they can validate that. It's pretty easy if there is an incorrect pin drop to make a change with Google. It just takes a couple of days to verify a change there. Let's get into some other features beyond the top areas. So reviews, then we have hotel details. This is the description. So this is what Google has collated. Now profiles. Google's now allowing you to add your social media profiles into this area, which is excellent. And the other section is question and answers. And so with the clients that I work with, I always go in here and I see what types of questions are guests asking. So at where guests are asking quite a few questions. There's a lot here. But there's a lot of questions that commonly come up. And so talk to your front desk staff, check into your chat bot or other, maybe it's emails. however you communicate with guests to find out what is the common questions that they're asking. What you can do as a business owner is ask a question, so you can actually create your own general questions. So what time is your pool open? And then you can go back in and provide a full answer of whatever it is. And this is a really great tool, I think, that a lot of businesses don't use and could very easily to help answer some of these questions. The other thing that I see a lot of businesses not using is posts. And Google Business Profile has an area where it allows you to post specials, events, promotions, those types of things. And so we're going to take a look at a client that I work with, which is the Summerland Waterfront Resort and Spa. So they've used questions here. So this was a question: what types of rooms are at the resort? And so we've replied with this: is the resort pet friendly? Again, a response. What's the resort's cancellation policy? So those are great additions. And we're going to go down and show you posts. So anytime you have an update that you're adding on social media, think of Google Business Profile as an extension of what you're doing on social media. It's largely neglected, and it really helps to boost your profile here. So for Summerland, they had a Happy Valentine's Day, and they created a little post, and all posts can include an image, text, and a book now button. So it gives them the ability to share it as well with others who find it and it's just a scrolling carousel here. There's a few different options for how to do posts, but I do find that that is one really underutilized feature of Google. So go through every aspect of your Google Business Profile. I think you're going to find it doesn't take long. There's a lot of high value to it. So that largely covers how to optimize your Google Business Profile. I call it squeezing the juice. This is a free tool that amplifies your marketing, that helps you with search rank, which helps with user experience. And the better the information that you have in there, the more rewarded you will be online. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope that by now, at this point, you feel more confident in how to get your Google Business Profile optimized. Thanks for watching.